According to CanadianVeterinarians.net, approximately 35% of Canadian households have a dog, and mine is one of them. Roxy is about 2 years old, and I know from personal experience that taking care of a dog is a lot of work. You should know what to expect before getting a dog and make sure you're prepared. First off, you need to be able to provide the bare essentials, and you need to raise your dog in a safe and loving environment. In addition to taking care of your dog, you may have extra household responsibilities like more cleaning. When it comes to providing the basic necessities of life for your dog, you should make sure you feed them how your vet would recommend. And for Roxy, it's twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, and she eats pretty well. You should always make sure that you have water available to your dog at all times. I keep a big water bottle full of water on hand close by to Roxy's dishes so I can just pour water into it whenever I notice she needs some more. Another basic necessity in the life of your dog as well as yourself is a shelter. So Roxy obviously lives in the house with us. I don't put her outside overnight, and I don't leave her outside when she doesn't want to be out. It's important to provide a bed for your dog so that they have their own space, and it actually helps in training. Dogs deserve to be trained and raised well. Dogs should be trained, and it helps a lot when you have treats. It helps if your dog knows some basic commands. Right paw, left paw, good girl. Lay down and roll over. Good girl. Can I have a hug? Good girl. Dogs need to be played with to make sure that they get exercise. And also dogs should be walked. Any children that will be around your dog, I do have some come here sometimes. They should know how to treat your dog and vice versa. For example, Roxy is a big dog. She doesn't realize it a lot and she will lay on people. But for obvious reasons, she can't go and lay on my 1-year-old niece. And the kids also know not to pull on her ears or her tail or to hit her. It's important for not only the safety of the kids but of the dog to have some ground rules in place. And as I mentioned earlier, on top of the responsibility of looking after a pet, you'll have more because you have to clean more. First off, you probably want to do this anyways, but you'll have to do it especially for your dog. Make sure there's no obstacles or like dangerous items on the floor or in your yard. As you can see, I keep my floor pretty clear of anything that Roxy could hurt herself on, or that anyone could for that matter. Stuff like this could be easy to miss, but you don't want it on the floor. Pets shed a lot, so you should be prepared to clean up some extra pet hair. Roxy herself sheds a lot. I find myself doing lots of sweeping and vacuuming. If you plan on allowing your dog on the couch, which I do, a good thing to do is have a blanket to avoid getting extra pet hair and mud and dirt on your couch. If you allow your dog on your bed, which I do because mine sleeps with me at night, it's a good idea to have their own blanket so they're not ruining yours all the time. Another thing that you should know is things like muddy paws and vomit will be a thing that you have to clean up when you have a dog. Another thing when it comes to cleanliness is you'll have to keep your dog clean. Roxy gets a bath once every 3 months, or if she needs it. And we're not going to show that today because she hates it. So be prepared for the fact your dog might hate baths. And my dog is big, so it's really hard to bathe her. It is a process, but it needs to be done. As you can see, there are many things to consider before getting a dog or any pet for that matter. In my short video, I was definitely not able to cover everything. But dog care entails major responsibility and commitment. Know what to expect. Pets deserve a lifetime of happiness.